Hawk and Dove #1, Sterling Gates writing, artist is Rob Liefeld. Oh boy, Rob Liefeld. I'm not going to waste any time because I don't want to spend much time on this book, so let's just jump right into it. Opens up with a terroristic threat from a man named Alexander Quirk, a self-proclaimed science terrorist who he doesn't like the way that American politics are so divided. Join the club, buddy. So he's gonna use science to fix that. How? Who knows? But we then see our heroes, Hawk and Dove, who, just as an introduction for people who don't know, Hawk is Hank Hall. He's the avatar of war. He has powers including enhanced vision, agility, strength, body density, and a healing factor. And Dove, aka Dawn Granger, is our avatar of peace. She has powers including enhanced intelligence, compassion, which is that really a power that whatever. Enhanced strength, flight, and danger sense. They're on a hijacked plane. Hawk is beating down some of the goons who hijacked it, where Dove is trying to pull it up because one of the engines is on fire. And they're also about to crash into the Washington Monument. That's kind of an important thing. So while Hawk is beating people up, at one point a zombie thing opens up its eyes and immediately starts scrambling after Hawk and Dove, because I guess there are two of them. Are there two of them? Yeah, there's definitely two of them. So there's two of them. And they're just fighting. Dove ends up kicking one out through the front window, so they lose cabin pressure. Hawk makes the zinger that nobody likes zombies anymore. Anyway, more fighting until finally they take care of all the zombies. And they see, oh yeah, we're still about to crash into the Washington Monument. Maybe try to fix that. Dove flies out underneath the wing, tries to push it up out of the way. Hawk is pulling on the wheel, trying to pull it up out of the way. And they clip it. They clip the Washington Monument. It's okay, though. They literally say, can't all be winners. So, whatever. They land the plane and they're arguing about, like, where were you, man? I was fighting zombies. Where were you? I was flying the plane. And they're stopped by this special agent, Washi Watanabe, who works for special crimes at DCPD. And he's like, hey, so that plane was hijacked by that terrorist guy from the first page. Just wanted to let you know that he may be coming after you, and he is not to be taken lightly. And they're both basically like, yeah, we're superheroes. We're fine. It's just a dude. Like, we're good. And then the next entire rest of the book is just expositing what you may or may not know about Hawk and Dove. To give everybody a recap, Hawk and his brother Don were the original Hawk and Dove. Hank and Don, I should say. They are trying to rescue their father from something, and someone was going to shoot them, and then Don wished for power, and they got power to stop that from the avatars of peace and war, or the god and goddesses, maybe? I don't know. Meanwhile, Don ended up dying during Crisis on Infinite Earths way back in the 80s, and because it's always two there are, no more, no less, Dawn Granger stepped in to become the new Dove, and she's apparently been keeping a secret is because she's talking to her boyfriend, Deadman, a literal ghost superhero, who we will see later on. She's apparently keeping a secret from him about what she really went through back then. So, this whole expositing it, by the way, on Hank's side, he's talking to his dad about what really happened that night. So they're basically both just keeping their feelings from each other. Cut to some random group of people. They smell something. It's one of the zombies that survived. But it's immediately grabbed by the neck by what seems to be exactly the same as Hawk, but wearing a brown and tan outfit instead of a red and black one. And he says, to me, you smell like dinner. You smell like Hawk and Dove. End of issue. Okay. I don't hate it. And I know that may be weird. I don't hate it. Like, okay, you had to do expositing this issue. Fine. That made it half of it. And you opened up with an action scene. Fine. Good. Whatever. At the end, you introduced what I'm assuming is going to be our arc villain. Okay. Fine. Nothing you've done is terrible. It's all fine. It's just like nothing feels like it has stakes, Like even you crashing into the Washington Monument was just like, you win some, you lose some. Like, nothing felt like it was like, no, this is a very important thing and we have to care. Even when they're like, hey, that's this terrorist dude, he's coming after you. Be careful. They're like, whatever. And if the heroes are like, whatever, why would the reader be any different? But whatever, you know? So, yeah, no, it just didn't feel like there were mistakes. In terms of the art, Rob Liefeld is a name to be reckoned with in terms of, oh. And I didn't hate a lot of this. It's serviceable. It's fine. My only complaint is the dude likes his pearly whites, man. Every single person, if they're talking or anything, it is closed mouth, and they are showing just this. They are scowling and just showing their teeth, like all throughout it. Like nobody. When was the last time you made? Is everyone doing T noises? Is that it? Is it just like the snapshot? I don't know if you can even see this properly, but it's just teeth and teeth. It's bad. Anyway, art, low mediocre. Not terrible. I still get everything they're going for. Nothing's like confusing to me. It's just not good. Writing, serviceable, average. Overall, I'm giving this a 6. Like whatever, you know, it's fine. Who cares? But no, it's gonna be something each time because I know a bit about this book. I'm a bit aware of where it goes, and I'm not looking forward to it. So, yay.